Hello, my people. Welcome to Talks by Kate. This is your girl Kate in the building, and I'm super excited to be reporting another news, another update from Niger. Now, this is Niger on the map, my people. Niger is one of the Sahel nation. You know, the Sahel nation has to do with Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. So Niger is one of the Sahel nation. Those nations that have decided that they are going to change Africa. Yes, Niger is one of them. Now, my people, France is in big trouble because Niger has decided that France is going to pay them a debt of 65 years, like a 65 years old debt. So they are going to calculate, they are assuming that France has actually taken something from them for 65 years, and France is going to pay back, is supposed to pay back that debt. Yes. Now, my people, what exactly is happening between France and Niger now? Niger is angry. Niger is not happy. The government of Niger and its people, they are not happy. After taking a very careful look at what France has done to them, taking a careful look at the pains, the suffering that France has actually put them through. Niger and its people, I mean the government of Niger and its people, they are not happy at all. Why is that so? This is because for so many years, France took over their country, took over their resources, brought their French troops, controlled their government, and they did whatever they like with Niger for their own interest and benefit. Now, for decades, France took uranium from Niger and powered their homes, powered their industries, while the people of Niger suffered in darkness. Their children read books in darkness. Their children prepare for exams in darkness. People live in different homes in darkness, while France live like a king, live like a master, lived as though the uranium was gotten from its own country, whereas it was gotten from Niger. And Niger, that instead has the uranium, suffered from everything. And France, who is coming in with its rules, the colonial master, instead enjoyed everything. Now, how did France actually take control over Niger's uranium, up to the point that now Niger is demanding that you're going to pay me 65 years old debt because you have put our people, you made our people to suffer in darkness and went through pains. Now, Niger was actually known as one of the poorest country in the world. Yes, despite its resources, despite the resources they got, despite uranium that helps to power electricity, to bring electricity, with all of these things available in Niger, they still know them as a very poor nation. Why? Because the colonial master, who is France, came in, told them that when they wanted to get their independence, my people, they actually told Niger, of course, I will give you your independence, you'll be independent, but note this: we are going to place our troops in your country, we are going to control your government, we are going to control your government, we are going to be the one buying your uranium at our own price. Sell your uranium to nobody else but to us. So we will be the first person to come in and buy when we like, at the price that we like. When we are done, we can now tell you to sell the uranium to another person. But if we haven't made that decision, do not do that, my people. Niger has decided that no, this is not going to happen again. So ever since the General Diani took part through military coup, he decided that you know what, I'm going to stand like a like a president that I am at this moment, and I'll stop all of those things. If other leaders didn't do that. Not in my regime. Not in my regime. Yes, not in my regime. I'm going to stand up together with my brother, President Ibrahim Traore, and the president of Mali. We are going to stand together. We are going to talk, make decisions on how to send these people. So French troops were in Niger, but Niger's troops were not in France. My people, can you imagine? They were in Niger, but Niger's troops were not in France. France will be the one to control the presidents, the leaders of Niger. If you do anyhow, you collect anyhow. You do anyhow, they will just move you. So you need to follow whatever Emmanuel Macron is telling you. Follow whatever the Western nations are telling you. If you refuse to do that, just know that you are in big trouble. But now, President Diani has said, no, that's not going to happen. So they did a careful look at how Niger has tampered with their resources, and they are demanding that Niger is going to pay. Now, this is not going to be a small case, my people. I'll be coming back to report here if France has actually paid this or not. So they decided that France is going to pay the money. They have been exploiting them, making them feel as though they are the poorest, whereas they actually have something that the world needs, which is uranium, to generate electricity. So this uranium helps to generate electricity, my people. So France have this. Can't you see that this is something that the world needs? You yourself, you can see that this is something that the world needs. But France came, it took everything from Niger. They out of the profit they make, they will give them 10% and take 90%. Why? But I'm glad that there is somebody that came in power and decided that this is not going to happen. And right after sending their troops out, stopping them from entering their country, stopping them from controlling their government, they have now decided that for 65 years, 99 days for the thief, 1 day for the owner, and this is the day you people will pay all of that, all of those debts. You people will pay everything. Yes, you people are going to pay everything. So my people, what do you think about the decision that the Niger's government, that the government of Niger has taken? What do you think about that decision? Is it a good decision or a bad decision? Personally, I would say this is one of the best decisions that Niger has ever made. Yes, this is one of the best decisions. And right now, France is in debt. How are they going to pay for 65 years? Oh my God, I wonder how they are going to pay this. I really, really wonder how they are going to pay this 65 years old debt that they are owing Niger, when they know that their investors are no longer coming into France. Investors are instead packing out. People are leaving. Corporations are closing down. Companies are closing down. Organizations are closing down. Factories are closing down. Why? Because where they used to get that electricity, the source is no longer there. The source of their electricity is no longer there. So how are they going to cope? How exactly are they going to cope? So my people, let me get your own opinion at the comment section. What exactly do you think about this? Like I said, I love this decision. It's actually one of the best decisions Niger has ever taken, and it's going to be hot, my people. I wonder how these people will cope. I really, really wonder how these people are going to cope with this debt. If they will pay or they will not, if they will even be able to pay. They should just go and beg Niger. They should just go and beg the president of Niger. Even if they can't go there, they should send a letter pleading, begging, apologizing if they can't pay, because I'm not seeing them paying anytime soon. They are in so much debt. 3.3 trillion euro is not a small money. That's the debt they are in. That's the new debt. It's even the new debt they are in. It's the new debt they are in. So I wonder how they will be able to pay a 65 years old debt. I wonder. I would suggest that they should just plead. They should apologize and plead and stay off Niger for their own good. They should not even try to say, oh, I want to be friend, oh, I want to invest in your country, oh, I want to send foreign aid, or blah, 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 blah. If you have that money, go and pay the debt you're owing Niger. If you have the money, go and pay the debt you're owing Niger. So my people, join the comment section by stating your own opinion, and join Kids Nation by subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. And please do have a nice day. Bye.